Hello, hello. Very quick video here. You may hear doggo noises in the background. I apologize if that happens. Spur of the moment thing. This video is because I was having a conversation with a member in my Skool community. If you don't know what Skool is, it is a platform where you can build your own community or join other people's communities based around a shared interest or something that you want to learn. So my community on here is Business Basics for Success, and it is for newbie business owners who want support and advice, and I put in mini trainings, and it also is a place where they can find out about my Basic AF program. So what we're going to do today, because of the conversation I was having, is I'm going to show you how to add a clickable link as text without disrupting the flow of the conversation. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. I'm going to show you each one at a time, and hopefully my sound will behave itself, because this is my second recording. The first one, it got disrupted. So what we're going to do is we're going to start writing our text, okay? We're having a conversation. I'm writing a post. I'm talking to my community members, blah, 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 blah. This really cool thing, my link in bio page, right? So link in bio. And then I'm going to carry on typing, yeah? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this word, and I'm going to click here to add link. So then we're going to paste in the link. Oh, wrong one. Let's try that again. Let's go get the link first. There we go. Now we're going to paste in the link and click link. You can see the words have turned blue. Now, what you can't see is when you hover over this, I don't think it'll show on this recording, you can actually read the link. So you can see the long-winded words. Now, another way that you can do it is to literally just post the link, paste the link in, and it will change it into whatever the title is. Now, you can see when I've pasted the link as it is, it has come up with Lee link in bio, because that is what this page is called. You can see that up here, yeah? Whereas when I wanted it to say something in particular, I wanted it to just say link in bio, I highlighted it, added the link that way. The good thing about that is if you may be talking to people who are brand new to how the internet works, things like that, and they don't know that blue text means a clickable link, you can put something like click here, and you can highlight that. It does not matter what that word is, it will still become the same clickable link. So blah, 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 blah. We're going to put it in a category of announcements, and then we can still add other things. So we can add anything we want to the post. We can put a poll on there. We can do all the other things that we can usually do. This does not stop you from doing all those other features. What it means is that when you post, which we're going to do down here, and we're going to confuse everybody. Why? What have I missed? Oh, because I haven't filled in the poll. There we go. What we're going to do is post this, confuse my members. Like I said, this is not my first recording, so there's a couple of these gone into the group tonight. If you're now watching this and it all makes sense, I apologize for any confusion. But you can see we have the three different wordings, right? But they all go to the same place. Very slowly loading up. That one. God, my internet is bad tonight. There we go, again. And the third one, let's see how long this one takes to load up. Doesn't matter what the words are. What matters is the link that you add to them. So that's that one. That's how you do that, yeah? Comments. You can do the same thing. Hello. Completely unrelated. Go to here, where it says click to add the link. Paste in the link. And post the comment. click the link, takes you to the page. Really, really easy. And it means that when you're talking to people, you don't have that long-winded HTTPS / www blah 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 blah. And if you've ever copied a link, you'll know some of them, like ones from Facebook, can be super long and really annoying. If you're having a conversation with someone, you have to like say to them, "Oh, I'll paste a link below," or if you paste the link, it's the one from the last record, these long-winded links. Okay, I think we're good. I'm just going to put this onto new first to make sure that I aren't leaving anything confusing. And while I'm doing this, it shows you a couple more features. Right, so you can do that. You can add links. It doesn't have to be your own post. I did one here, which this was partly how the conversation came about. I did it here on a member's post about visibility, and I was agreeing with them and answering a question, which was at the bottom of the post. They asked, like, what platforms do people use? So I put on it that I have Insta as my main. I'm adding YouTube, which is probably where you're watching this, unless you're a member of the community. Then you'll be watching it in classrooms. I have my blog and I have my website. So you can see if I click this one, because you've seen my other link in bio one. If I click this one, it'll take you to my blog. So I was referencing my blog, and the link takes you to the blog. I referenced my YouTube, and it takes you directly to my YouTube when it loads. And you can see there, like, the link for my YouTube. I'm doing that, and I will at some point. But you can see that it's a long link with some random gibberish on the end of it. You don't want to be putting that in the middle of a conversation with somebody like this, because YouTube was not the last thing that I used. So this just gives you a nice, clean, clear way of doing it. There is another way to do it. So here you can see that I have said that I'm going to add this video that I'm recording right now into the How to Use Skool for Your Business classroom. And if I click that, it takes me to How to Use Skool for Your Business in the classrooms. You can see here, this is the classroom tab. This is my awesome free shit classroom where all my free stuff goes, including things like the Skool Sprint and all the rest of it. So how to use takes you straight to the page. I will show you how I did that, because it's a little bit different. This can only be used to reference something directly within your Skool community. You can also, if you are commenting on a post in somebody else's community, you can do it in there. But you will only be able to reference things from the community you're in. If you don't know how Skool works, each community is separate, but you can go and join other ones. So we're having a conversation. I want to direct somebody. So I'm going to use the £, more commonly known as the hashtag. And here you can see it's popped up a little menu of things. Now, I have got a lot of classrooms. Well, not a lot of classrooms, but I've got multiple classrooms with a lot of lessons in them. I mean, here it's showing the same lesson repeated. That is just one lesson that it's put on a loop. So to narrow this down and to only find certain lessons that you want to direct people to, you would start typing. So I want to reference something with Skool. I type Skool, and it brings up all of my lessons that have Skool in the title. If I wanted to reference something else, I could put in day, and it will bring up every lesson that has the word day in it. You see what it's done there? So we're going to put this one in. We're going to put this into category, and then we're going to post. There we go. And again, it's a clickable link. This takes you to a different classroom. This is the Skool Sprint Hub. We've just done the Skool Sprint at the beginning of the year, but it's still available for people to do it and take part. They just don't get entered into the prize draw. Oh, that reminds me, I must announce the winner of that. I'm not going to get sidetracked, I said, didn't I? And I am doing. So that is how you can do that. You can do exactly the same thing. Again, in the comments, and you can do the, my brain's gone blank. Let's just do Skool again because my brain is not functioning. You can do the same thing. You can narrow it down. You can click different things, and you can leave it as a comment. With this one, you can't do what I did with the link one, which is to use a different word. You have to use the title of the lesson. So let's go up to the classrooms here, and we're going to copy a link to one of the pages in this classroom. So this is my Finding Your Thing challenge. You can see here, this is a super long link to be able to get to here. If I posted this in a post, it would just look horrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy it, and then we're going to go back down to here. So this is still something that is within my school classroom, but I want it to take them to the page, and I don't want to use the ## method because I don't want it to be the name of the school. I want it to say, go here. All right. So I want the word to be different. So you can still copy and paste the link to something within your school, and then we'll do some more of this and we will comment. So if you want it to have something like click here, go here, whatever, and not use that long-winded thing, and you also want it to not be the name of the resource that you're referencing, you can do this. You can copy and paste your link to the page, and then it becomes that clickable link again. There you go. Takes you to the different ways that you can use clickable links in your school community. And let's just get rid of that. I hope this helps. And have fun. Go out, spread links without spreading links, and spread the word about your community and your resources. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.